right, welcome back. This is Miss Hughes. Welcome to my outdoor classroom. No better place to learn than being outdoors. All right, the last time I was with you, we talked about reading and just reading for fun and learning some new projects. Well, today we're going to add a TWR strategy. So after you read, you can be a great writer and increase the strength and the length of your sentences. So today our TWR strategy is because, but, so. Now because tells us why in our sentence. But signals a change of direction. And so, cause and effect. And if you notice, I have so that in a circle and marked out. So when you're using so, you don't want it to answer so that. It has to be cause and effect. All right, so with because, but, and so, we're going to use the passage, The Road Not Taken, by Robert Frost. It's a poem that we've been using in our unit, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. And the stem that we're going to take from that poem is the traveler cannot travel both roads. I want to first read the poem to you. Here we go. The road not taken. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps a better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference, by Robert Frost. What a wonderful poem to read, and you can add that to your chart as far as you're reading. And I just read it because it's a poem that has a big message for all of us. We all have choices and decisions to make, and our decisions that we make today and our choices do affect our tomorrows. And for this traveler, it has made all the difference. So let's go back to our TWR strategy. We're going to start with because, which tells us why. And our stem is, the traveler cannot travel both roads. Well, why can the traveler not travel both roads? And so we have our because, inserted in our sentence, because he is alone in the yellow wood. Now, if you notice, because it's not capitalized, a lot of kids want to capitalize because, and we don't need to, because it's actually completing the rest of our sentence. It's telling us why the traveler cannot travel both roads, and no comma is needed. When I read it again, there's no pause, there's no reason for a comma. The traveler cannot travel both roads because he is alone in the yellow wood. And of course, we end our sentence with a period, start it with a capital letter. So because, if you can tell, I think there are about 15 words in this sentence alone. So some kids come to me with sentences that are about 5 words. Well, this particular sentence is 15 words. So it increases the length of your sentences, it makes it stronger, and it also gives your audience visualization, more words, more imagination as the audience reads the sentence. All right, so the second word is but. If you can tell, but signals a change of direction. So let's go to the same stem. The traveler cannot travel both roads. And instead of because, we put but he's happy with the path he has chosen. But here signals a change of direction. Notice we have a comma before the conjunction but. We do not put it afterwards. And also we do not capitalize he after the conjunction but. Take a look at the length of the sentence. The traveler cannot travel both roads, but he's happy with the path he has chosen. Capital letter, in punctuation, and the comma before the conjunction. Excellent. All right, our last word is so. Walk with me over here. The traveler cannot travel both roads. So, he makes a decision to choose the road less traveled by. When we use so, we need to put that comma before the conjunction so. You have a sentence on both sides, a complete sentence, and so there is a pause there. We do not capitalize he after the conjunction so. The traveler cannot travel both roads. Because the traveler cannot travel both roads, he has to make a decision, and that's the effect. Take a look at the length of that sentence. So I want to encourage all of you when you're reading to use the strategy because, but, so. Increase the length of your sentences. Give your audience, your readers, more to visualize as they're reading some of your writings. And go out, and I encourage you to teach others about the TWR strategy because, which tells us why, but signals a change of direction in our sentence, and so cause and effect. Also, when you're going to the COVID-19 resources portal, try to use some of these strategies with some of the passages that they are giving you to read. I do encourage you to go to the COVID-19 resources portal and set aside some time each day to work on that. Well, I've enjoyed being with each and every one of you today. I hope you'll review these strategies and go and find the poem, The Road Not Taken, and add that to your chart to read. See you guys later. Bye-bye.